So you're trying to go ahead and improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill, but it's just not working out here in Modern Warfare 2. In this video, I'm gonna be going over some new settings you guys need to be using after the recent update. A lot of things have been changed and you're gonna have to make some adjustments. So with all being said, like on this video is gonna be 500 likes. And if you guys want to stay up to date with any and all best settings as well as best class setups and tuning, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and also turn those post notifications. This video, we're explaining how you guys can abuse the aim assist and become the best Modern Warfare 2 player possible. All right, so first thing first is the settings. The most important part is making sure you're running some optimal settings here in multiplayer. Let me go ahead and break down what I am currently using. So you want to go over to the settings tab and go to controller. You guys can see here that I play with an Xbox Elite controller on PC and my button layout is set to tactical. I personally recommend tactical. You don't have to have an Xbox Elite controller. You can have literally a PS4, PS5, Xbox, Xbox Series X. It doesn't matter. Any controller is going to work perfectly with tactical button layout, allowing us to get in and out of cover a lot faster and perform a drop shot a lot easier. You guys can also see here that I have vibration turned off. I personally like to have it off. This is a setting you guys are going to turn off and never turn back on, or turn it off and find out you actually like the rumbles. Now I play on a 4-4 vertical as well as horizontal stick sensitivity. Since we're not utilizing gyro in this video, 4-4 is gonna be the best. If you do not have a gyro controller, definitely go ahead and play on a lower sensitivity setting. It's gonna be a hell of a lot easier to improve your aim, accuracy, as well as gun skill, because that's gonna be the most important part when actually trying to get better at Call of Duty. My ADS sensitivity for multiplayer is going to be reduced down from 1 to 0.75, so there's less stick play in my controller. With the hand cam, you will definitely see that in this video that literally my stick play, if there is none, it does not move. I'm deadly accurate at any and all ranges, and that's going to be super important when winning gunfights where people, I feel, fall short, those long range engagements. Now, obviously, going over to the advanced setting, I have my aim assist type on default. Now, previously, I used to run on Black Ops. Black Ops was the best aim assist type to run here in Modern Warfare 2, but after the recent update, this was actually nerfed down. It's not nearly as effective. It's not nearly like glue on the sticks. You're not going to get as much aim assist as you were previously, and that's partially the reason why I keep my aim assist response curve you're going to see on standard default, because at any moment, they can go ahead and mess with the settings and you essentially have to relearn everything, which is essentially what I'm trying to teach you guys in this video. So I recommend playing on default. You don't have to play on default. You can play on focusing or precision. They're both going to work actually even better, but for the sake of the video, default by default, this is going to work pretty damn effectively. Now again, everything else will be turned off. I do not have gyro on. Now we are going to go ahead and have the aim assist response curve type set to standard. Now, again, you can play on linear or dynamic, but at the same time, I keep it on standard because they can go ahead and mess with anything at any point and cause us to have to relearn our aim, accuracy, as well as gun skill. Now, what you want to do now is go over to the graphics setting and you want to go over to the view and you want to crank up your field of view to at least 100. I play on 120. I like the way 120 feels. I like the way 120 looks. And you can also go ahead and mirror this with your aim down sight by playing on affected, which is going to go ahead and essentially render out any visual recoil, making your weapons a little bit easier to use at those longer ranges. This coupled with the drill I'm about to show you is going to truly improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill, and overall make you a better Modern Warfare 2 player. All right, so I recommend a lot of you guys to jump into a private match to practice these drills so you guys can get this down the quickest and obviously the fastest way possible. Now, a lot of you guys may be wondering, well, why don't I just jump into a regular public match to do it? You're not going to get as many repetitions in a regular public match. In a private match, you can seriously sit there and shoot the bots and actually figure out what works with you, what sensitivity works best with your play style, and how you guys can actually improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill. Because what's the point of jumping into a public match if you're already trying to improve your aim? You're really just going to be dying. You want to make sure that you're getting as many repetitions in as possible, and then jumping into a public match to test out your skills, and then go ahead and jump back into a private match to refine and retune what is lacking. So that's why I recommend doing all these drills in private match, and why I do them in private match, because it's going to be the best way to actually improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill. Pro players literally do this every single day to freshen up or to go ahead and try out new sensitivity settings that they might not want to do in a competitive game off rip. Now, what we're going to be looking at is centering as well as snap aiming here. Centering and snap aiming is going to be perfect in how you can truly improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill. And you can do this all on the default settings. Now, you guys can see here, whenever I'm actually trying to go ahead and get into a gunfight, or before I get into a gunfight, I should say, the white dot is always going to be at the center of the screen. I want this to be at the center of the screen at all times. So whenever I'm aiming down sight, it's going to drag my crosshair, reticle, whatever I'm running, to the center of the screen, aka the player I'm trying to take out. That's how the aim assist is going to work. It's quite literally going to do everything for you. I'm doing very little actual aiming in this video just to actually showcase what the aim assist is doing and how it's working in my favor. That's exactly why I have the hand cam included in this vid. Now, whenever I go ahead and get into a gunfight, you're going to see that I always have the center dot in my screen. And you guys can see here as I rewind the clip here, when I go ahead and take this player out, it goes right to the player without me having to think about anything. And I feel like that's what a lot of people are messing up on when they're playing multiplayer. Most people just turn corners sprinting. Most people just turn corners sliding. You want to quite literally make sure you're turning a corner either already aimed down sight or unzoomed, but your white center dot is at the center of the screen. So when you actually do aim down sight, it's going directly where you actually want your iron sights, your crosshairs to go to. And that's how you're gonna be able to be a more accurate player. And this works no matter where they are on the map. Even behind cover here, you can see that it's actually slightly starting to drag towards the player. Now, obviously, it is not going to be as good as it was with the Black Ops aim assist, but again, on default, it is still pretty goddamn accurate. I'm actually going to rewind the clip right here. You can see the aim assist drag without me actually having to do anything. Again, I have the hand cam. You can literally see I'm doing very little aiming in this video. This is all aim assist taking care of the work. You can see here, literally just drags over to the player, able to take him out, and he was even behind cover a little bit. Again, whenever I'm actually turning a corner that I know that there's players around, that's why I have the radar on constant, I can essentially get ready and I can aim down sight and make sure that I can snap onto players. Now, if you have a Scuff-like controller, an Xbox Elite controller, you can incorporate a jump shot, which is going to be even more advantageous. You can incorporate a drop shot if you want to. All this is going to help you improve your aim, accuracy, and gun skill very, very fast. When I'm turning around this corner, I'm making sure, again, that my right dot was at the center of the screen. Right here, I'm kind of showcasing it with a jump shot. And this is what you want to do. You want to just jump into a private match and make sure that you are actually going ahead and making sure that that white dot is going to be at the center of the screen. Now, again, I'm going to actually rewind the clip here just so I can showcase it again. This was perfect here. As I turn this corner, boom. You can see here, the white dot is going to be at the center of my screen after I go ahead and take this player out. As soon as I turn this corner, without me having to do anything, without me having to think, without me having to aim, it quite literally drags to the player without having to do anything. You could do this with any gun, does not matter. The aim assist is going to take care of everything. Right there, take him out. We're going to keep moving, making sure that the white dot is going to get to the screen. No shame in trying this out in private match. Pro players literally try out all new settings, all new drills in private match. This is how you get as many repetitions in as possible and how you actually can fine-tune your aim, accuracy, and gun skills. I'm not gonna lie, I had to jump into a private match to kind of refreshen up after Black Ops aim assist got nerfed, because that was literally the wave. I've been playing on Black Ops aim assist since Black Ops Cold War. So essentially, I had to go ahead and get used to it from Cold War, Vanguard, and now Modern Warfare 2, which I'm back on default. So it's going to take a little bit of learning. It's going to take a little bit of repetitions, but if you jump into a private match, you will get it down. You can see here, even at longer ranges, without me having to worry about a thing, without me having to do anything, just snap, make sure that dot's at the center of your screen. It's going to take you right to the player without having to do literally anything. Right there, even around the corner. We're going to rewind this clip. As I turn this corner, you can see that I come unzoomed as I'm about to turn the corner. And as I turn the corner, I zoom in and it automatically locks onto the player. Again, happened to the second player I take out. Even around the corner, as I'm trying to pre-fire, it slowly drags to the player. As soon as the aim assist starts to kick in, around the wall there, it slowly drags in. I'm gonna go ahead and rewind the clip there just so you can see exactly how the aim assist is working in your favor. As I turn this corner, you can see it quite literally without me having to really do anything, without me having to actually aim. The aim assist drags to the player that I'm trying to take out. Again, drags. Right here, it's even trying to kick in around the corner. It just drags to the player that I'm trying to take out, which is super, super effective. Now, what we're looking at here is the aim assist truly taking over. This is going to be how important snap aiming is mixed in with centering. Now, what snap aiming is essentially whenever you know there's two people around your general area, you're not going to drag your reticle from one player to the next. You're simply going to unzoom and then zoom back in, and the aim assist is going to take care of everything for you. It doesn't matter where they are. It doesn't matter if they're behind cover. As long as their name tag or they're exposed, the aim assist is going to go ahead and take care of everything. Now, we're going to transition, take this player out, and I essentially just pan right, unzoom, zoom back in, and I'm able to take that player out. Now, again, you don't have to have a gyro controller. If you had a gyro controller, you could essentially just flick, and it's going to do it for you. But with the regular controller, with gyro settings turned off, this is essentially how you can get it done without actually having to flick your controller. You just have to come unzoomed and then zoom back in. Now, again, here's where it's really, really effective, where I take this player out here and essentially just blast this guy behind cover. Literally, no work on my end. It's all aim assist, default aim assist for that matter, taking care of the work. Again, we're gonna rewind, behind cover, snap to the next player, aim assist just takes care of everything. Take this player out here, and I'm able just to go ahead and essentially snap aim and headshot the next player that was behind cover. That is literally how aim assist is broken here in Modern Warfare 2, how you can utilize centering and snap aiming to your advantage. And these are the new settings you should be running if you are playing on a controller and you're trying to truly improve your aim, accuracy, as well as gun skill after the recent update.